Come get
Skibbity pep. But you know what?
Skibbity pep.
I don't care what you say. Right? Egyptian parrots can't fight. I don't care.
Casey,
what?
We're recording.
Hey, what's up? This is the Gradebook Show. I am KC Mack.
And I am Honest Teacher Vibes.
And I am KCB, ladies and gentlemen.
And this is the podcast, the only podcast for teachers, not just any teachers, but the coolest teachers in the world. And also the teachers who are trying to hold on to the last weeks of school because you still in school in June, baby.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
We need a moment of silence.
Yeah.
My
We
goodness.
definitely do. We definitely
Let me pour
do.
out some water for them. Pour out some water for my homies that's still in school.
It would be impossible for me to show up to work after May
Man, listen.
without taking some wine before I step foot on campus.
You taking liquor to the school?
You have to. If you in school past May, in June, show up drunk.
Casey, don't be advocating that.
Show up drunk, y'all.
Hey, I don't know how y'all work to the end of June. That's too long, man. Some of these folks don't get out of school till like June 27th.
I know. That's like
Them
what?
kids wouldn't be doing nothing if
It's
we
like
didn't
2
get out of
weeks
school
from
till
now.
June 27th.
We're going to be a full month in
Man.
That's what I'm saying.
summer break by then.
Ooh. Everybody at the beach, y'all just standing at the window looking like lonely.
I'm so lonely.
You know, that must be what that feels like when you're on punishment as a kid, looking out the
for
window
real?
and your friends having fun.
Hey,
You be
that's
like,
100.
Mama, can I go outside?
That's 100.
And then
That's 100.
those teachers' patience wear so thin.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
they're
You
so
snapping
patient
on-
throughout the school year, but
you
when they have to
snapping on
take that
everybody.
additional lap,
You snapping on
they
everybody.
be, sit your ass down, James.
Hi, Jay. Why you gotta call the cameraman name? He one of your students. These folks be at the window singing, I wanna go where the people go. I wanna see them dancing. I heard singing a Little Mermaid. You so mad that you still gotta be in school.
There you see her sitting there across the way. She don't have a lot to say, but there's something about her.
Casey, you be having me
You
in
want to
stitches.
teasty girl. But this that time of year right here where recess get long.
For real, y'all just stay
Extra
outside
long.
the whole time.
Extra long. I mean, just super duper. Get your ass inside long, and it's hot as hell.
This be that point in time where people really, that coworker that you don't like, you really go ahead
Oh,
and
they
say
can
what
get
you want to
it right
say.
now. They can get it right now.
Go ahead and say what you want to say.
Oh, you mean letting them have it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can get these hands.
Okay. They don't
One
check
year in
ID
school I
either.
taught, there was an assistant principal and the gym teacher hooking in the bus lane. Like, I done had enough
They got
of
the
your shit.
scrapping?
Yeah.
They got the jacking.
Yes.
Who
I
won?
done had enough.
Yeah, who
They
won?
both lost. How y'all both lost?
Neither one of y'all can't fight. Neither one of you. Hey, sometimes I be wanting to tell the kids, talk crazy again, baby, because these hands don't check ID.
Yeah, this
Who
that time
said
of year.
that? Who said that one time? I feel
don't
like
know, but I
somebody
love
said
it.
that when we was around there. They was like, these hands don't check ID.
Everybody can get it.
Anybody.
When I was at the alternative school, I was bluffing a student. I told him, little dude, I said, hey, man, I don't care about nothing you talking about. You can get your daddy. You can get your uncle,
no,
whoever you want.
Casey.
Hey, I get off of work here at 3:35. This is why I ain't too hard to find.
Oh, no, Casey. They was up there with
They found me.
They pull up?
They found me.
Uh-oh.
Hey, security.
Now, of course,
Uh-oh.
of course, I had to talk to him like, sir, I do admit that I was a little bit out of place.
You told him?
Yeah,
You
but
backpedaled.
Only because
Backpedal.
his daddy had like a tattoo on his neck. And he showed up to school with a wife beater.
Any dude with a tattoo on his neck
And a
is
wife
ready to
beater.
go. He's ready to go.
You
Yeah,
can't
you
do
gonna
nothing
go
with
ahead
that.
and backpedal.
He got nothing to lose.
Go ahead, backpedal.
I sound like I can fight, but I ain't about that life.
Nah, you be looking like Kevin Hart. Well, he slapped you. What you think he gonna do to me? I can't fight.
So for all the teachers, because I know I'm not the only one, for all the teachers, just be careful what you ask for. Because sometimes that you tell them to pull up because, you know, it feel
They'll
good.
pull up on you.
They will pull up on you.
They'll pull up on you for
They
real.
will pull up on you. But the cool part about it is, you know, we squashed the beef and I bought some weed from them. So
Can we edit that part out?
we definitely not.
Casey Mack.
I teach in California.
Y'all,
it's legal.
no, you do not.
Now they know I don't. Stop
Y'all,
snitching.
I am not, like I do every week, I am not privy to these shenanigans. That if my principal is watching this, I am not privy to these shenanigans that Casey Mack is talking about. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's why we need another girl on the podcast.
Don't throw us under the bus.
I'm throwing you under the bus and running over you with it. Because I ain't got that kind of money to lose. And health insurance and benefits.
You definitely do.
No, I don't.
As soon as you blow up on social media like you're blowing up.
Okay, well, either way.
It's going to be a different conversation.
Casey Mack, there is just a level of non-foolishness.
Right now, this is the humble Bree.
Stop.
But when she get a couple more million followers, she going to be like,
you can't tell her nothing.
No, I will never be like that.
Look, sir.
Can't tell her nothing.
This job. I will not do that.
Oh, man, y'all are so crazy. So
I'm just happy to be out of school. This was the most hellacious school year ever.
I am. I'm enjoying the summer. You enjoying the summer so far?
Oh, my gosh. I'm enjoying it.
If I could give this summer a grade right now, I'm definitely giving it a 1,000. Wow.
The largest number that ever existed.
1,000.
What's a 1,000?
1,000.
But you added the thou wow.
Plus, because, you know, got to put a little swag on it. 8,000.
Thou wow ain't no swag. You sound like that dude that wear the Mall Walkers 2000s.
The what?
You know, the Nike. Remember when everybody was burning their Nikes? People was like, don't nobody care about them Nikes. Y'all burning Mall Walkers 2000s. Y'all ain't burning no good Nikes. Y'all burning them Nikes.
They
y'all
called
go
it
for
the
that
2,000. The Mall Walker 2,000.
Y'all ready for this?
What you got?
I'm gonna give this summer a 77.
What?
Whoa!
I'm excited.
Is that just the temperature?
I'm excited to be out, but I'm one of them teachers home with their kids now. It's like,
that's
man, when y'all get out the refrigerator,
do you go on? Look, Casey said,
you get out the
go in
pantry?
the refrigerator at school? Use your school stomach when you're at home. Hey, shout out to
the front door always wide open. Y'all come and close the door.
Yep. They always touching the thermostat. Which
in and out the house.
Yeah, my kid's 3, so I ain't getting no rest for the weary. I fell asleep on the couch the other day, messed around and forgot that I bought my child like a little megaphone that was on her toy.
Yeah.
And she kept coming over there. She was like, "Mommy, wake up." I was like, "I'm awake, baby." You know how we be.
Yeah.
Man, I was knocked out. She came over there. Like really, like y'all. When I say I woke up and fell off the couch, I was like, "Give me that damn."
But wait a minute, she's not in school. Period. She's 3.
I know, but like we're just at home, the two of us.
Oh, I got you because
I was in school.
Yes.
So if you are a mom at home with a toddler, send wine.
Shout out to the teachers out there home with their kids. If any school system's watching this, I don't know how y'all can pull it off, but let the teachers who have kids get out a week early so we can rest up for this foolishness.
I'm trying to tell you.
I
mean, my kids are 16 and 14, so
you have 2 kids?
They get out my face. I'm like, hey.
You have 2 kids?
I have 2.
You have a boy and a girl?
A boy and a girl.
How come I ain't never heard the girl before?
Because she doesn't do anything. I have no stories about her. All she does is sit and read books. It's literally. I told my mom. I was like, Mom, she's not giving me those regular dad issues that I thought I was going to prepare for. Like she does nothing. She just reads books.
That's good.
No, it's not good because I'm thinking about planting some kind of dude in the house just so I can come home and complain. Like, hey, what's he doing in there?
You need something to be angry about. You can't even be the angry dad.
Nothing. My son just plays the game all the time, and he has piano lessons. So I'm raising nerds.
I always hear your
I'm
son.
raising nerds. That's what it is. I'm raising
nerds.
I was so much cooler than this, guys.
Oh my gosh. My kid is cooler.
You must get this from your mom's side of the family.
Princess P is cooler than me. My daughter's cooler than me.
Yeah? Oh.
She's cooler than me.
Casey, your kids, there's some smart individuals. Let me tell you what just happened. I only say this because literally, I just met them today. Beautiful kids.
There we go.
But your son came in and he had this like vial, right? And he was shaking it. I was like, oh, what's in there? He goes, a potion.
That's him.
Wait. Not just a potion. He goes, my sister's a scientist.
Oh, boy.
And I'm going to be one as well. And he just walked out. I was like, whoa.
You got some smart kids, Casey B.
Y'all see what I'm dealing with?
Y'all got some smart kids. They be
That's only cool. That's only cool on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. That ain't cool on Tuesday night at 1 a.m.
Man, they be tearing your kitchen up. What the hell are y'all doing
I got my angry dad status on 100. I'm slamming doors in the middle of the night. Take your ass to bed. You here cooking potions in the middle of the night? Go to sleep.
Oh, snap. Oh my God, that's hilarious, man. Kids are some busybodies, man. They're always doing something. They some busybodies, man, for real.
But no, I love them, man, and just shout out to all the parents out there.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all.
This is really going to be challenging, because it's like this because of the pandemic this year. You've seen sides of your children that you never saw before because you haven't had them this long before, and you actually got to see them in an educational surrounding. So now you kind of learn a little bit. So next year, when the students go back full time, however your district is set up, and when your teacher calls you and tells you that your son is doing this, don't look at the teacher like, what? My son is doing. You know he was doing it because he did it all last year.
You know
he did that.
And you know what this year taught y'all? We were not lying on your kids.
Exactly.
We weren't lying on your baby.
You'd be like, that's him. Yeah, that's him. He do that at home.
Wait a minute. I was walking, right, in the neighborhood, and this lady was outside with her kids, and the kids was acting up. And the woman's going to tell her kids, why y'all acting like this? You must think you at school or something.
I know she lying.
Oh, snap.
I was like, whoa, so you let them act this way at school? And I wanted to say something, but then I was like, I would be out of line because this is her property, technically.
I can't
technically, I'm trespassing.
Y'all, are y'all ever out in public and you have to turn your teacher voice on? Like you see kids, maybe y'all don't do this because y'all are guys, but maybe this is like the mom/teacher in me. But when I see kids acting a fool in public, I be like, hey, what the hell? Come here. Let me talk to you for a minute. Why y'all acting like this in these folks' stove? Stop running around here terrorizing these folks before God and everybody.
It's hard to turn that teacher off automatically.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
my teacher mom voice.
Restaurants, I push in the chairs as I'm leaving out. On my way to the door.
Why are you putting all the chairs on top of the table?
Pick up wayward pens and pencils.
What I'm afraid of this year is, as I'm leaving the restaurant, I'm just gonna start spraying the tables down. I'm like,
for real. Hey, speaking of spraying the tables down, so next year we're not gonna have to wear masks at school. They just came out and said that because I'm sick and tired of the things that we had to say about those masks this year. The nastiest thing, looking over and watching a kid chew on their mask. Ugh.
yeah.
Like slob, and then they push it out, and there's just a big glob of slob and wet space from where these are high school kids and middle school. This ain't no elementary kids.
The craziest part about the mask for me, and I'm gonna say it.
Oh gosh.
Trigger alert.
I'm so stressed.
I didn't know I had so many ugly students. I did it.
Some of them need to keep their mask on.
we had a fire drill like right before school let out. So everybody had to go outside, and then that's when, of course, the kids could take down the mask. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know you kids is horrible.
Put your mask back on.
But they're cute from the nose up. They're cute from the nose up.
Turn around, turn your ass back around. Yo, I got kids this year who I never got to see their face. Like, I literally have students. I've never seen their whole face.
Yeah.
Because those were the kids that, like, they kept their mask on. Because, you had them kids, their mask was, like, half off, and it was hanging off. You had to be like, pull your mask up over your mouth and nose.
Cover your nose.
Stop swapping masks. You can't do that.
If I had to grade the students and their mask-wearing abilities this school year, but half of them was wearing it down past their nose, not doing what they were supposed. I got to give them at least a 60.
Yeah, passing, but...
Yeah.
60 for trying?
Yeah. Because if I walk past your desk and you got your mask over your eyes, what are you doing? Are you trying to take a nap? Are you trying to take a nap? I was thinking with my eyes closed. What? No, you're not. I hate when they tell us stupid shit like that.
Mask be covering their chin all day.
Excuses.
Yeah, so I'm actually glad that the mask thing is going to be over with.
It is. You still going to spray them tables down next year?
I'm definitely going to do that.
I mean,
I'm definitely going to.
That's here to stay.
And I'm not putting down my check cash checking window either. I'm keeping that up too.
You gonna keep up the plexiglass?
I'm keeping that up.
I'm about tired of the plexiglass. Like what they
You
thought
look like the gas station in the hood.
Man, for real. What they thought the plexiglass was gonna do though? Because the kids don't do nothing but peek around the plexiglass. You know what I'm saying?
I know, and they're taller than the plexiglass.
They ain't got that sneeze right in your mouth over the. They ain't got no chill.
But like we was talking about earlier, because COVID's gone anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there you go.
It's gone.
It's
no more
it's
COVID.
gone when you're eating.
It's no more COVID.
COVID did not spread when you were sitting down eating and you pull your mask down. It only spreads, in other
I don't even
Magically
believe
gone
that.
when you're eating.
I don't even believe that. COVID is somewhere right now stretching like, oh, y'all think it's over? Okay. Y'all
Hold
think
my,
it's
no,
over.
COVID. Hold my beer.
Okay. He hitting his little inhaler. It's on.
It's on like a pot of neck bones.
My favorite part of COVID that I'm keeping is 6 feet, 6 feet, 6 feet.
I know. Stay away from
6
me.
feet.
Even when it's over, you can still
Y'all
keep
can be
your
close
distance.
to each other, but 6 feet from me.
The kids did not. I mean, I don't know who came up with thinking that we was going to be able to space them this 6
6
feet
feet.
apart.
It's horrible.
Some of them kids would have been sitting on the ceiling. We ain't got that much space in our class.
We had to label our desks with numbers, right? So that we can track in case one of our students had, caught COVID, then we could track, well, he was sitting by number 4 and number 3 and so forth and so on. So
Foolish.
I thought that was stupid.
Foolish.
But one thing we was talking about with the whole pandemic thing, I got a frat brother over there. I wouldn't grip nobody during this whole
What?
grip is our handshake. Like we're in a
Oh.
fraternity, so you have like a secret handshake. You embrace each other, right? So I just every time like I see a frat somewhere, I'll go, like, hey, what's up, mob? And he want to come in, I'm like, no, I believe you are who you say you are.
Oh my gosh.
I trust you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We're not gripping
there's
today.
people that can still stay 6 feet away from me.
Oh, definitely.
Okay. There's some coworkers I'm like, don't even just stay away from me if I catch a charge.
There actually was benefits to this whole pandemic. Like
There were.
the last day of school, we had a meeting, and the principal was like, for those of y'all who are not comfortable with being around in-person environment, you can log on to the Zoom, but anybody else, we're meeting in the library. Enter.
2 people in the library.
Look, I don't even
might as
care.
well
I just
made
didn't
it
want
a
to go up there.
Yeah,
Enter,
he might as well have made it a virtual meeting.
log on.
What do y'all think about the teacher checklist that we have to do in order to be free to leave at the end of the school year?
I hated that.
What do y'all think about that?
That got on my
That's
nerves.
like teacher's final exam right there.
I-
Because you be trying to find all that stuff that's on the checklist.
You have to find the teachers for them to sign off. Like the
Yeah.
department.
It's like a scavenger hunt.
I hate it. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I can say it because I don't work at that district.
Oh
no
my
more.
God. Do not sign that stuff.
I
yourself.
forged everybody's name on my list.
I hope your new school district doesn't see
I
this.
hope they watch this too, because then you think I'm lying. Go back and find my paperwork and then match it to everybody else's real signature. It ain't gonna look the same.
I wonder how
It
many.
ain't gonna look the
I don't-
same.
okay, I'm a rule follower at school, and it really bothers me when people do that kind of stuff. Because I spent my hard-earned time to go and search for these people to get their signatures. Meanwhile,
Tracking down Mr. Johnstone.
Yeah, who ain't never where
So-
they supposed to be.
No, because we had to turn ours into the secretary. And again, because I tried just not doing a period. I just tried to put NA on everything. NA.
You can't
So
do
she
that.
was like, no, you still have to have a signature. So I was like, really? You going to what? I said, okay. Give it back. So I took it, left her office, went
10
around the
minutes
corner,
later.
put the paper on the wall. I'm signing on the brick wall.
He came back with all the
You ever
signatures.
try to sign something on the brick wall?
Your paper got all kind of
You done
grooves
pulled
in
the
it.
paper.
All kind of grooves. It's like, give me this. Nah, man. And what about when we had to move all of our stuff like to one side of the classroom so they can wax the floors? Why I gotta label every single desk and chair in my classroom? Because some of these teachers is thieves.
Yeah.
Like, why you taking? You know that shag rug don't go in your classroom. Why you stealing it? You know that was
to
down.
put it right next door. Like I ain't gonna see my rug in your
Let
room.
me walk up in somebody's classroom, my shag rug sitting on your floor. I'm snatching you and that rug.
Snatch it.
Snatching. Don't play with me. Some of these folks, man, ain't got no home training.
Speaking of home training, some people who definitely have home training is the wonderful individuals at the Teach Your Heart Out conference.
Your segue into those is like flawless.
So smooth.
You see that?
Flawless. I'm with it.
Definitely, the Teach Your Heart Out conference is going down Atlanta, Georgia, July 8th through the 9th, 2021.
Yes, sir.
It's a wonderful experience for all educators. If you want that professional development that you can implement for next year. Next year, put it in your classrooms. It's really great, helpful
Because
tools.
some of y'all know that y'all have waited to the last minute to do those professional development hours.
Yes.
And those CEUs. So it's 30 hours of professional development because some states do professional development, some states do CEUs. My state does CEUs. So it's 30 hours of professional development, 3 CEUs if you attend the conference.
So there it is. And
Yeah,
we
it's an awesome experience.
you're going to be there?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm doing one of the keynotes. It's a chance to just vibe with great educators from all across the country, hear about best strategies for classroom instruction, but also just motivation and encouragement. We don't do that with each other enough.
Yeah.
So come vibe with us. Teach your heart out.
KCB's a big
And
deal.
you can get your information at the teachyourheartoutcon.com. And I'm going to put that address right here, right now. People who's listening,
Is this
I'm
for
pointing.
the thumbnail for YouTube?
We do need to take
Before
a
you
good
add
one.
the thumbnail, it's a little
But
awkward.
and also today, real quick, we're going to do a special contest. So at the end of this episode, Casey's going to drop us one of the things that he does best, and that's that giving that teacher nugget, that minute motivational.
Well, spit it out, Casey. Jeez,
Minutes.
do I get to tell my story though?
Yeah, we're
I
not there
feel
yet.
like you never let me tell stories on the podcast.
I feel like you are telling a fib.
No, I think you bullied me on here.
I don't say that because then they'll start. Yeah, Bree is bullied, and then they'll start.
Yes, y'all
picking
see I'm
in and-
outnumbered. There's four men in here and just me.
Bree lives
I'm
matter.
outnumbered.
Bree lives matter.
Casey, you know what?
Tell your story.
Don't ask me to make sure your Starbucks order is right anymore.
Dang.
You're gonna order a tall.
That's
and
strong. That's
small.
aggressive right there.
That point is aggressive.
strong.
Right?
It
right
was
there.
not aggressive.
Don't ask me for no more Starbucks.
I had some serious concerns for your pupil. I was like, yeah.
You're right over there clapping. You know a woman crazy when we start clapping. You start clapping
Scratched your
and getting
retina.
lower. They crazy. If a girl clapping in your face and getting lower and smacking her hair, she crazy. Bam, 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 bam. Come get this
See, look.
skibbity peps.
I was gonna say something, but I remembered.
Good job.
I'm learning.
High
I'm
five.
learning. I'm learning.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm learning because I love every single woman out there.
Oh, good job,
in
Casey.
the world.
Good job.
You are so good to us men in this country.
Please stop.
You know, you sound like
I don't condone
one of
these
those
things that
terrorists that
Casey's
has to force to read that.
Did you read that off the teleprompter?
They
I'm
are
not
treating me well here.
I am not a part of these things. Y'all separate honest teacher vibes from these things that he's saying, because I'm
You ain't never mistreated a man.
no. I don't mistreat
See,
men.
you see the
What
lie.
was the hesitation?
That's what I'm saying. You see the lie and the
I have
hesitation.
to
Yeah,
think
what's
about
that?
what you were saying. I don't mistreat
The
anybody.
long
on
pause.
purpose. Okay, that's probably a lie.
Tell us your story, lady.
Don't boss me, Casey. Don't tell me what to do.
We want to hear the story.
This ain't the Bible times. You can't tell me what to do.
We want to hear.
Women, Weezy's free.
Uh-oh.
Okay, don't start, because remember last time you got in trouble. Okay, so here's a crazy story, because y'all know y'all love story time with honest teacher vibes. So y'all know some of these kids ain't wrapped too tight, okay? Elevator don't go to the top. Dogs ain't barking. Ducks ain't quacking, okay? So this teacher was standing up teaching. She looked over, and one of her kids had blood running down his leg. The boy had snatched off a scab, a sore scab on his leg, and he was taking his pencil, digging his pencil into the sore to get blood on the tip of the pencil so that he could write on his paper in blood. And of course,
Wait.
the teacher was like,
Wait a minute. Was he joining the Illuminati?
I'm about to tell you, big dog.
Okay.
So, of course, the teacher was like, what the hell are you doing? In that particular, I don't advocate cussing at kids, but in that particular instance, I might have said, what the hell are you doing as well? The kid looked at her with a straight face and said, I'm writing in Tom Riddle's diary. Now, if you're an uncultured swine and you don't know who Tom Riddle is, none of y'all?
I'm an uncountry.
None of y'all.
That's an uncountry.
Oh my God.
Like I said, an uncountry swine. I'm an uncultured
Tom
swine.
Riddle is a character from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, who the only way to write in his diary.
Yeah, I mean, I did know that, but that was like 20 years ago.
It was not 20. Anyway.
I know
anyway.
that teacher had a biohazard
Anyway.
problem on her hand. This boy got blood all over the classroom.
Y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now.
That's
if I
gross.
look over and a kid is, I'm probably gonna snap on him up one side and down the other.
Need some peroxide.
Cause you need to use your damn good sense. You ain't gonna sit up in my classroom drawing now y'all see my discipline strategy.
Oh, she had a
But
first
the
aid
teacher was
kit.
like, the teacher was like, go to the nurse and then go to the counselor, because you clearly need to talk to somebody. If you
I just would have put a mask over his cut.
what the mask gonna do, Casey?
It stops COVID.
Stops COVID.
It ain't got no fuel. He ain't got COVID.
His cut leaking out COVID.
Bloodborne pathogens.
Just like the.
It's not airborne.
They look like a
leaking out COVID.
Dude, it's not airborne. What?
Oh dang!
The blood on
That
his leg
is
ain't airborne.
wild. That is wild and crazy.
Yeah, that was one of the
That's nuts.
What are y'all doing?
That's gross.
Everybody's putting masks on their cuts.
Hey, our people off camera, y'all crack me up, man.
Oh man, if I had to give that kid a grade in your story, I definitely have to give that kid a 72.
Why is he passing?
72.
You sound like Gasper now. You just bringing up grading lightly.
Well, I can't say what I really want to say. Why I'll tell y'all off camera why I gave him a 72. But just know he deserved it, a 72.
Okay.
What you got?
That kid worries me. He gets a 32. He got some
I'm
strong
give him
concerns.
A 50 because he needs to talk to somebody.
He needs remediation.
He passed with me.
What
needs
would he be
MTSS.
remediated on? How to not take his scab off?
He needs RTI or
He
something.
passes. He passes for me.
If you're a stuck-up teacher, you're not going to like this podcast episode.
If you're a stuck-up teacher, you shouldn't be listening to the Gradebook Show. Anyways, I keep telling y'all this is for the coolest teachers. But exit that way. I don't feel like being politically correct all the time. Sometimes I just want to say dumb shit. Okay?
I'm with it.
Can I say it?
You know what? You say dumb shit a lot.
I'm human. Let me say dumb shit.
You say dumb shit a lot.
Jeez. Y'all say dumb shit all the time. Just nobody catches it on camera or a podcast.
I would agree with that. Retweet.
Okay, real quick. Let's do this. First of all, let's talk about the wonderful, beautiful women at the rightstuffchicks.com. We got to talk about them.
Yes.
Beautiful, the beautiful, wonderful ladies.
Yes.
If you need, desire that teacher apparel that sets you apart from the rest, you need to get with the best, the rightstuffchicks.com.
Amen, amen.
I'm trying to tell y'all, this wonderful fabric that's laying on my body right now.
This Egyptian cotton.
Yes, this Egyptian cotton.
What is wrong with you?
Because Egyptian parrots can't fight. I don't care what you say. Anyways, no, man, this is some of the stuff that you can get. You log on their website, and they have a vast variety of options for you to choose from. I'm telling you, if you try to, matter of fact, they got some stuff jumping off for the summer.
Yes. Okay, so let me, because you know how y'all be trying to mansplain things. They have really pretty teacher t-shirts that you can wear with jeans or a nice pair of khakis and some Converse. Y'all know how we like to do. We like our pretty teacher t-shirts. And they have the prettiest teacher t-shirts.
That is a better way
And
to
they're
say
Bella Canvas t-shirts, so they got that good comfy material.
That is a great way to
The rightstuffchicks.com, WRIGHT.
And you can also support the summer break movie. That's right. This summer, I know you guys have seen it all over your social media because we have an all-star cast. I'm so proud of this project, and I can't wait for it to come out. Right now, we are raising the money for this project. So, like I said, you've probably seen this campaign with all your favorite teacher entertainer, TikTokers, Facebookers, Instagrammers. We compiled this event. Just like I played like Nick Fury. And I went and got all the teacher Avengers together in this movie.
Oh, I like that description.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you did.
And I'm telling y'all, it's a great movie. It's called The Summer Break. It's not called The Summer Break. It's just called Summer Break. But it's definitely a cool project. It's the first time that you will ever see a feature film created by teachers, for teachers, starring teachers.
Yeah.
All right? So that information I'm going to put down there, too, if you want to help and support this wonderful project, because we are raising funds for the film, because we're not trying to do nothing bootleg.
No, we ain't doing nothing bootleg. If we're going to do it, we might as well do it
you
good.
gotta go.
I'm talking about we're trying to have a great
It's
budget.
going to be amazing.
So you can get your shirts right here. Get your shirts, and it just simply says, I am a Summer Break movie supporter. And not only is this shirt helping the movie get made, it's also your ticket into the Summer Break movie comedy tour, which is going to be a comedy show and the screening of the film, and that will be in the summer of 2022.
Yes, sir.
So we're getting ready for that. It's a lot of beautiful things happening. I'm excited. You guys should definitely be excited. And before we get up out of here, I told y'all for the Teacher Heart Out Conference, we are doing a special contest. So how it's going to work is Casey's going to give us that beautiful message from God, that teacher motivational message.
It's the nugget of the day.
It's the nugget of the day. And what we want you to do is, please, if you're educated, we want you to give Casey's nugget a grade, right? Give it a grade. Give it what you would give, because you know how we do on the Gradebook Show. We grade any and everything. Give it a grade, and we will pick the best grade. Now, don't just give a grade. Give an explanation on why you gave that grade.
Feedback.
Right. Give the good feedback. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick one lucky individual, and you will get a free registration for the Teach Your Heart Out Conference.
That's bomb.
Ain't that
But
beautiful?
unless you give him a failing grade, then we ain't giving you nothing.
All right, well, if you get a failing grade, you ain't getting
I'll take it.
You ain't getting a damn thing. But nah, Casey, go ahead and drop him off with that thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that it's summertime, and this is the time for you to decompress, take a minute, deep breath. But it's also the time when most great teachers start brainstorming for the year ahead. This is when the magic happens. So I want you all just to spend some time this summer thinking, what type of teacher do you want to be when school opens again? And I want to ask you to commit to being the kind of teacher who does more than just teach the content. How can you teach kids curiosity in your classroom? Provide them opportunities to problem solve and critical think, and show them how what they're learning is actually connected to their daily experience. Be the type of teacher that teaches kids courage in your classroom. Think about that kid who sits in the back who never speaks up. Think about that kid who never reads. Think about that kid who never contributes. How can you pull more out of that kid and get them to stand up and be noticed? And then the last thing, God knows we need this in the world right now. Be the type of teacher that can teach compassion to kids. How can we get them talking about our differences, understanding different perspectives, loving everybody, appreciating everybody, and valuing everybody? If we can fold those things into our teaching, we can help make the world a better place, which is why all of us got into this anyway.
Yeah. Them nuggets be fire.
Nuggets be
Them better than Chick-fil-A nuggets.
Them nuggets be boulders. So there you have it. KCB, that wonderful message from God.
I like when he salutes.
That's where it came from. I know. We thank you guys for joining us for another wonderful episode of the Gradebook Show. Remember, we do this each and every Friday. That's right. We fly all the way to Atlanta, Georgia.
Hot Atlanta.
The wonderful city is becoming our second home, and we come down here and we come together and we vibe just to give you guys a wonderful podcast. We do this each and every Friday, so make sure you like and subscribe. Click that bell to let you know when we have another episode that will drop immediately. You don't want to miss it. My name is KC Mack.
I am Honest Teacher Vibes.
And I am KCB.
We love y'all. We thank y'all.
Peace
See you
up.
next
A-Town down.
Bye. Make good choices.
Bye, 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 bye.